I'm an accelerated nursing student, and these are my essentials for nursing school in 2024. Hey guys, I'm Casey. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. I am an accelerated nursing student here in Columbia, Missouri, and I am in my second semester. I'm actually in pharmacology right now, and it's going really, really well. If you guys aren't following me on TikTok, I go ahead and I post my exam scores every single week. Because I'm in an accelerated nursing program, I take an exam every single week. Not only am I an accelerated nursing student, I'm actually a licensed EMT, and I currently work at a level 1 trauma center. So I make vlogs all about being an ER tech and whatnot, and I am documenting my nursing journey. If any of that sound interesting to you, I would absolutely love if you hit the subscribe button and you joined our community of future healthcare workers and followed me on my nursing journey. So I get a lot of questions about what are my essentials for nursing school, what do I bring to nursing school, and I feel that being an accelerated nursing student and working in the ER, I am very qualified on what to wear to clinicals, what to wear to the hospital, what you should be bringing for class every day. So nursing is actually going to be my second degree. I have graduated with a bachelor's in biology, so I have been a student for a hot minute. So I feel like I really nailed it down. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So a question I get asked a lot about is footwear. And can I hold all three of these up at the same time? Oh my gosh, you guys. So I actually have, I can't. I have 3 footwear recommendations for you guys. So personally, I have never tried Clove, like the healthcare shoe, so I can't comment on those. These are just shoes that I have personally tried. So I absolutely love my Adidas Ultra Boost. They are super comfortable. I will say these are not fluid repellent. I do work in the ER. There are fluids everywhere. If you've ever started a chest tube and the patient has a hemothorax and the resident doesn't know to hook up the chest tube to suction before they do the chest tube, you know what I'm talking about. So I always make sure to get my shoes in a dark color. I will say the only thing I don't like about these shoes, your gal is sweaty, her feet smell. So these shoes are starting to get a smell to them, and I have put them through the washing machine numerous times and the smell just keeps coming back. So if you have stinky feet, maybe I wouldn't recommend these, but these do last quite a while. Like these will last me about 6 months. I am replacing my work shoes about every 6 months. So just something to note, but I do recommend the Boost as long as you don't have too stinky of feet. The next shoes are my Crocs. Never ever did I think I would be a Croc galley, but I saw these at Journeys and they were on sale and I absolutely fell in love. So these are my platform Crocs, and when I have my Crocs on, I mean business. Now, the only thing about the Crocs, they do have the perforations, so the fluids will get in them, but you can wipe them clean, which I absolutely love. So after each shift, I actually will take like a sani wipe and just wipe these bad boys off. These Crocs actually have really good arch support and are super comfortable. I have worn them for multiple night shifts, 12 hours, have taken over 14,000 steps in these bad boys, and they're super, super comfortable. I will say, because of the platform, if I'm not paying attention while I'm walking, I have like tripped over my feet a couple times, but I love the versatility of them, and this color I feel like is super cute. And of course, you know, if we mean business, we're throwing these puppies in sport mode. You know what I'm talking about? Last pair of shoes. So I typically tend to wear these on my sim lab days just because these Birkenstocks are leather and I do not want blood or any sort of other fluid getting on them because I feel like it would stain. And in sim lab, I don't come into contact with that. I have seen that these shoes do come in rubber, so I would love to try those. I just haven't been able to yet. Of course, being Birkenstock, they have excellent arch support as well as they are super comfortable. I mean, these shoes are absolutely amazing. So, love these. The next thing I want to talk about, which is probably my most asked question, is what scrubs should you be buying for nursing school, for clinicals, for sim labs? And you guys, I only have one recommendation for that. That is Create a More Scrubs. Create a More Scrubs is actually sponsoring this video, so thank you so much, Create a More. They are the scrubs that I currently have on. You guys, I could not recommend these scrubs anymore. Create a More was actually so nice, and they sent me 2 pairs of scrubs. I would highly recommend If for your nursing program you have to wear a certain color, go ahead and get 2 pairs. You're most likely gonna have 2 clinicals a week or sim labs, and you wanna make sure that you always have a clean pair, because being in nursing school, you're not gonna have time to do laundry as much as you think you will. So it's nice to always make sure you have a clean pair ready to go. So this first scrub top I'm wearing, I absolutely love, because again, I said I'm a sweaty gal. It fits me a little bit looser, which is so nice for when I get anxious and nervous, but it still gives me that nice feminine shape. It's got pockets in the front, which is great for putting supplies in. You know, being a nursing student, you have to always be prepared. When you're the nurse, you know, you can afford to not be prepared and run back and forth to the supply room a couple times. When you're the student, you gotta have everything. So I love the versatility of the pockets. And right now, you guys, I am just on my cargo scrub kick. So I've been absolutely loving these Cade cargos. The fit is great. I can bend over, I can move, and they are gonna move with me. I don't have to worry about the plumber's crack, and they are the perfect length. I'm about 5'8", and I'm wearing them in the regular length. I do have to wear navy as my school scrub colors, but I do like that each pair has this little pop of pink on the drawstring. It is so cute. And you guys, Create More is such high quality, like I can't even begin to describe it. Like, you just need to buy these scrubs so you can feel them yourself. Even after a 12-hour shift, they have maintained their shape. They don't get droopy or saggy on me. All of the pockets have extra stitching on them, so when you're putting a bunch of stuff in your pockets, the high tension areas aren't going to start bursting at the seams. I have another pair of really expensive scrubs that is a popular brand that the pocket popped on me. That has not happened with my Create More scrubs, because they take the time and the effort to reinforce those seams to make sure that they are gonna last through the stress of your clinical shifts or your work days. So the other pair of scrubs they sent me are the joggers, which I absolutely love. And then I also have just the simple V-neck one pocket top. I really love the top because it's just clean, it's simple, and the V-neck is not too loose where you can still bend over. The joggers, y'all, they are my favorite joggers. I actually want them in every single color. The length is appropriate. Again, 5'8", regular length. They bend, they move with you. They fit my thick thighs, but they also fit my small waist. I can pull the waistband so tight. Create More has gone the extra mile, and they have sewn the drawstring into the middle of the waistband. This is something that only high quality scrub brands do, so that no matter how tight you tighten that waistband, the drawstring is not going to migrate up and pinch you. And it is just so nice to see a scrub brand that has thought about all the extra details, not to mention all the additional pockets that you get on the joggers. I absolutely love, because again, being a student, I got to be able to fill up my pockets and be prepared. So if you are a student and you are looking for scrubs, you guys, you have to get Create More scrubs. There's no other brand I recommend for my nursing students. And I know that if you buy these as a student, these scrubs are an investment, because they are gonna last you all throughout your nursing school, all throughout your clinicals, your sim labs, and they will last you when you are a nurse, because not only do I wear these scrubs to nursing school, sim lab, clinicals, I also am wearing them to work. So these scrubs are getting like double, triple duty, and they still look and feel the same as when I first bought them. Thank you, Create More, for sponsoring this video. And make sure you guys check them out in the link down below. My nursing students, the next thing you're gonna need is a stethoscope case. Now, one thing I will say is try to stagger your purchases. Obviously, buying all this stuff at once is expensive. So if you don't have sim lab yet, or you don't have clinicals yet, wait to buy your stethoscope. One thing I will say is, like, your stethoscope and all your other nursing supplies is a tax deduction. So make sure you are saving your receipts. I personally don't know how to do that. I don't prepare my own taxes, but it is just something to note. The stuff you're buying for nursing school, keep those receipts. So this case I just got on Amazon. Everything that I can link on Amazon will be in my storefront, not something falling out. So this is a stethoscope holder. So you do have to be careful with your stethoscope, how you bend it. Bending the stethoscope too much can damage it, which is why it's super important to get a case, because you don't want to be putting your textbooks and stuff on top of it. You can ruin your stethoscope, and that is a very expensive investment. So I just got this holder off Amazon. It's nice because it's leather, and then what I like about it is it has like a bell holder. So you just loop here. Why don't I show you? So this is my stethoscope. I did get a Littmann, and I do recommend getting some sort of stethoscope identifier for it, just because if you put it down at the nurse's station, leave it in a patient's room. A lot of people have Littmanns, and you know, the colors are kind of the same, so you want to make sure you know that it's yours. So this bad guy, you loop this around like that. And then I did have another stethoscope holder from another brand, and I didn't like it because my stethoscope was always like moving around, like it wasn't staying in the case. And like I was saying, you have to be careful how much you bend your stethoscope. So see, this has this little elastic where it holds the bell, and then you just keep your stethoscope like this, and then it's got a clip to go on my scrubs. So just got this guy on Amazon. It was very inexpensive. I want to say $10 to $15. And it's worth it because I don't always like having my stethoscope around my neck, just because I'm bending over and I don't want to be like whacking my patients in the face with the bell of the stethoscope. I also can sometimes like get claustrophobic with it being on my neck, so I like to have it in this little holder. As far as stethoscopes go, honestly, try to wait as long as you can before you have to buy one. A stethoscope is a huge investment. Littmanns honestly are the best. Working in the ER, just talking with physicians, people, nurses who've been in medicine a long time, they always say Littmanns are the best. So, I mean, you don't need a Littmann as a student, but if it is something you can ask for as a gift or something like that, I highly recommend Littmann stethoscopes. And then this is more something specific if you're going to be in the ER. So these are trauma shears. I don't think if you plan on going into ER nursing, you don't need trauma shears. I would just recommend regular medical scissors, which I'll put a picture of on the screen, that are $12. I will say these were only $30 on Amazon, and I absolutely love them. I actually like these better than my Raptor trauma shears, which were $80 freaking dollars. So then the next thing I got was a pen light. This came in a pack of 2 for $10. This pen light is LED, which I have heard like some people say is not good. But I asked one of our attending physicians if this was fine, and he said yeah. One of the things I do like is it has like the pupil measurements as well as a little ruler for reference, which is really nice. Then I just have pens and pencils, nothing too special there. And then again, that is where my stethoscope goes. So I'm not too picky about the pens and pencils I have because I am an iPad nursing student. I will say that this is a very expensive tool for you to have for nursing school. Again, this is a tax write-off. I do have this case for it, just got the case off Amazon, and I do have the Apple Pencil, which makes this such an amazing tool. Every single textbook I own, every single lecture note, every single textbook note I take is on this iPad, which I absolutely love. I download all my lecture notes to GoodNotes, and I write all of my notes in GoodNotes. And it's just so great to be able to use the split screen feature, and I'll have my textbook pulled up on one side of the screen and my notes on the other side of the screen. And it's just so nice to have everything in this one small, slim device. Obviously, like I said, this is very expensive. I will say I don't think I would be able to do nursing school the way I am without my iPad, but I understand that this is super expensive. A tip I will give you guys: if you are going into nursing school, you do not need the freaking iPad Pro. I spent way too much money on the Pro, and I've never used the Pro features. Go ahead and save yourself $400 or $500 and just get an Air. I do recommend the larger size for the iPad though, because I like to be able to have my textbook on one side and my notes on the other side. So this is a huge game changer for me. Now, if you don't have an iPad, don't feel pressured to get an iPad. It is fine just to have a regular laptop. You just need something to be able to access your online courses and do homework and whatnot. This is something that is a must for me. This is a good water bottle, especially one that is leak proof. If you're going to be throwing it in your nursing bag and whatnot, you do not want to be ruining any of your materials with one of them, like a water bottle, for example, like a Stanley cup, that's going to leak everywhere. So make sure you get a good leak proof water bottle. Another item I highly recommend is some blue light glasses. In this day and age, almost all your homework and studying is online, and I definitely feel a difference when I wear blue light glasses. I feel like it really helps with my eye strain, and you know, I study late at night. So these blue light glasses are great. I just got them on Amazon. I think they were $10. They come in this nice case with a cleansing cloth. My other ones I had busted because I wasn't putting them in a case. So I like that these came like that. So the next thing I think every nursing student should have is just like a little pack of mini essentials. So I go into depth what I keep in here and what's in my nursing school bag, but just like deodorant, face wash, things to freshen up for your long 12-hour clinical shifts. This next item is super essential for your long study sessions and your all-nighters. So this is a laptop stand, and you can adjust it at various levels, heights, angles, and whatnot. And this is great for when you're studying to help with your ergonomics, so you're not like bent and hunched over and getting that neck strain. I love this with my iPad because then I can write at eye level and you're not bent and hunched over. This has absolutely saved my neck and back, and it was just a simple, I think less than $20 Amazon purchase. Next up, this is not quite an essential, but it's nice to have, and that is badge buddies. So I just get these from My Fair Ellie, and it is just super nice because you can put them on your badge, you can interchange them, and it is just a cute way to show your personality and connect with patients and whatnot. And actually a couple times I've gotten like a few comments on them, and that is how I've built a good rapport with my patients. These are super inexpensive too. I think she sells them for like $4.50. Again, just a good way to show your personality. Of course, make sure before you wear these that your nursing school allows you to put them on. I have never been told we can't wear badge buddies, obviously just wearing appropriate ones and whatnot, because there can be some that are like a little crude, which I do tend to enjoy the crude ones, but just make sure you have permission before you do these. These are also cute when you are a nurse. Like she's got really cute ones that say like nurse loading or like NCLEX and chill and stuff like that. And then the last thing that is an essential is a good bag. So the bag I personally recommend is the Buff Bunny tote bag. I love this bag. The vegan leather is super high quality, and then it does have this little internal compartment that is insulated so that you can put your lunch, your snacks, your beverages, and whatnot. This one does have a padded laptop sleeve, and it does have these two compartments for like a phone, a wallet, and a zipper compartment, as well as the entire bag itself does zipper close. I have had this bag for several years. I used this bag during undergrad, and it is super high quality and has not disappointed me. Before I had the tote bag, I did have the Buff Bunny backpack, and I liked it, but I just felt like I couldn't fit quite enough stuff in it. I do wish it came in a larger size, but if you aren't carrying around a lot of stuff, I do recommend the Buff Bunny backpack because it does have the insulated compartment, same as the tote bag, which is nice to put your food in and stuff for class, because we all know those nursing lectures get long and you definitely need your snacks. Another backpack that I do want to try that caught my interest when I was at work, one of the nurses had it, I'll put a picture on the screen, was the Cowpack backpack. Now, this backpack was pricey, but I liked it because it was kind of like this vinyl plasticky material, and it intrigued me because I was like, oh, you could wipe that down with like an alcohol or a Sani wipe after your shifts. And I was like, that just seems so hygienic. And then it was really expandable. It had like the laptop sleeves, lots of different compartments. So let me know if I should buy this bag and do a little review on it, because you know, I'll do that for you guys. I'll spend the money if you guys tell me to. You guys, those are all of my nursing school essentials. If you guys think I forgot anything, please comment down below. Like if I am missing something that is super important, let a girl know, because I want to have all the essentials to make my nursing school life easier. I know I prefaced this earlier in the video, but do not buy all this stuff all at once. This is very expensive. Stagger your purchases as best as you can. Also, like I said, some of this stuff isn't quite necessities, but they are conveniences. You know, we're paying tuition and most of us aren't working, because it is very hard being a nursing student alone, let alone working in nursing school. So you kind of got to pick and choose what you need. Also, sometimes it's just nice to start your program and figure out what you need. I know personally, I've watched several of these videos, and some nursing programs give you a stethoscope. Some of them give you iPads and stuff and pen lights and stuff like that. So if your nursing program gives you those stuff, wait before you buy them yourself. If you did like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. It helps support my channel to be able to make more videos like this, and it helps push it out to other nursing students who will also enjoy it. Make sure you guys check out Create a More to get your best scrubs for nursing school. I'll have them linked down below. Thank you so much, Create a More, for sponsoring this video. And if you want to watch more videos like this, YouTube is about to give you a recommendation for videos that you will also like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.